Hi, my name's Angela Nagel. I'm a mental health social worker here. Um, just want to check, is your name Jess? Jess Murray?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my name.
it's really nice to meet you, Jess.
Nice
Thanks for
meeting you.
coming along today. Um, what I'm going to do today is just get a bit of information, get a bit of an idea about what's going on, do a rough little assessment that'll take about 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Excellent. Now, everything we talk about today will be confidential, but there are limitations to that confidentiality. So, if anything comes up and I'm concerned about your safety or someone else's safety, or if you disclose a serious crime that's going on, then I do have to talk to someone about that. But I'll chat to you about that if that does occur. So, yeah. Are you okay to continue?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now I'm just going to jot down some notes if that's all right, just so I get a bit of a clearer picture.
Sure.
Yep. So I guess the first thing is what brought you in today?
Oh, well, I've just been like a bit stressed
Bit stressed?
or a lot stressed.
A lot stressed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So can you talk about that a bit more? What's this stress looking like?
Ah, well, things at work are pretty difficult, and I'm finding I started drinking on weeknights and just to calm my mind down and get to sleep, and then it all starts again the next day, and I just do the same thing again.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like what I'm hearing is that there's a lot of busyness going on in your mind at the moment.
Yeah.
Yep. And you're using alcohol to sort of quieten that?
Yeah.
Okay. And is that alcohol to help you sleep?
Yeah, just to help me not feel like I still have to deal with problems at work.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like work is a major trigger here.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So can you talk to me a little bit more about what's going on at work?
Oh, we've just got so many deadlines and projects and um, moving office at the moment.
Okay,
There's just heaps.
okay. All right. So when can you think of a time when this sort of first started to become something that you thought was a bit of a problem or unusual for you?
I guess when I started feeling like a drink on a weeknight, like on a Tuesday afternoon.
Mhm.
I mean, normally, it's just a weekend thing, but
Okay.
yeah.
So can you think of about a time frame of when that started happening?
Oh, maybe around start of new financial year.
Okay. All right. So it's been going on for about 6 months now.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you remember a time when that actually started? When you actually went, I'm feeling really stressed. I need to have a drink. Was there anything in particular that started that process?
I guess when we got new management in and they
Okay.
just started driving us really hard to meet these deadlines,
Okay.
expecting us to take work home and stuff.
Okay. So it sounds like you've got a real lot on your plate at the moment. So you're saying management's putting a lot of pressure on you,
Yeah.
and it sounds like you're sort of struggling to wind down from that or even get a break from it. I mean, if you're taking work home, that sounds really, really difficult as well.
Mm.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is that you're drinking more than you normally would. Is that correct?
Yeah, heaps.
Okay. And it sounds like you're doing that to try and get, to slow that constant thought process down a little bit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when so walk me through a normal day for you.
All right. So get up. Realise, I've got to go to work. Obviously, I'm feeling a bit dusty because I've been drinking the night before.
Okay.
Get to work, power through everything that's put in front of me, and then come home and just need a drink.
Okay.
Just, not even wanting it, kind of feel like I need a drink
Okay.
just to wind down.
Okay. So has drinking been an issue for you in the past?
A little bit here and there, but I've got it under control.
Okay.
But,
All right.
yeah.
And what were some things that helped in the past to curb that drinking?
I just stopped. Like, just
Okay.
having enough and going, you know what, just got to stop it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's really great. That's a really great thing to be able to realise that this is something that's affecting or that you're not happy with and that you're able to stop it in the past. So are there any, what's stopping you from having those same actions this time?
Like I said, I feel like I need it.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I could just stop this time because things are so different.
Okay. All right. So when you're really feeling like that drink, you come home from work, you're having trouble unwinding, you need that drink, what's going on with your body?
Just real tense.
Okay.
And you know, stress, like carrying stress in my shoulders, I guess.
Okay. All right. And what does the alcohol do for you?
Just sort of lets me relax.
Okay. All right. And what sort of thoughts are going through your mind when you're thinking about having a drink? So when you want the drink, and then once you've had the drink.
When I want it, I'm like, oh, you know, I've worked hard. It's a bit of a reward. It's like, you know, I've just done a hard day's work. I'm going to have a cold one.
Yeah.
And then when I finally got that drink, it's like everything's, it's all right. I'm at home. I can stop being what I am in my job role.
Okay. And what is it that you are in your job role?
Administration.
Okay. So sounding to me like you're seeking a bit of a break from the pressures of work, which sounds really, really big. Yeah. So it sounds like you've got a lot going on, and I'm really glad that you came in today, because it sounds like you really want to change this habit that's going on and really get some sort of outcome. So, are there any times where that stress is worse?
Probably around the start of the week, like Monday, Tuesday, clearing up everything that's gone wrong over the weekend.
Okay. Are there any times that it's better? That you feel better in yourself?
I feel better on a Friday afternoon when I'm leaving that place.
Yep.
So I know I won't be back for 2 days.
Yep. Okay. And over that weekend, are you drinking as much during that weekend when you've got a break from work?
Oh, yeah, I think, probably.
Okay.
Because it's like I'm still rewarding myself. I'm still partying to make up for being at work and having a crappy week.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So, do you have any people around you that can give you some support in this, or?
Yeah, my flatmate's pretty good.
Okay, all right. And what sort of supports do they give you? How do you get help from them?
Oh, they'll always listen to me have a whinge.
Okay.
They seem pretty concerned.
Okay. So they've identified that they're worried about you, or?
Yeah, they're just saying it's like out of character for me to be drinking on weekdays.
Okay. How do you feel about that statement?
Well, they're right, but
okay.
I can't really do anything to change it at the moment. I don't feel that I can.
Okay. All right. So it sounds to me like you feel like you're a little bit out of control of this, and I'm wondering, what is it that brought you in today?
Well, yeah, I do feel out of control, and I was just sort of hoping that maybe talking to someone would help me get a handle on it, or find a way to maybe get some control back.
Yeah. Okay, that's really great. So it sounds to me like there's a lot of pressures, and you've identified that there's something that you're using as a coping tool, as a bit of an unwind, but you've realised that that's probably not something that is good for you, and that that you're finding is actually helpful in the long term. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay. So you mentioned before that you've had some past issues with drinking, but you've managed to get that back into control. And you said that you just stopped. Can you think of a thought process that happened at that time, or anything that really helped you make that decision?
I think it wasn't fun anymore.
Okay.
It wasn't doing what I wanted it to do.
Okay. All right. Are you on any other medication or drugs at the moment? No? Okay. Have you had any other medication or any other drugs in the past?
No, not really.
No? Okay. Alright, so in the past, had you sought external treatment or support before to get help?
No, I didn't feel that I needed it.
Okay. Alright. Do you have any other treatment options in place at the moment?
Oh, I've been in touch with my GP.
Okay, great. Great. So you've made contact with your GP, and obviously you're here to see me today, which is really fantastic. So there's two really positive steps, it seems like. So, and one thing I want to ask, when you're feeling low and feeling anxious, do you have any sort of thoughts of suicide or self-harm?
Oh, no, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad? Okay. Have you had any of those in the past?
Not really.
No?
I've got a lot to live for.
Okay, great. What are those positives that you've got to live for?
Oh, well, when work's good, it's good, and it could change for the better again. I don't know. And I've got some good friends and good family.
Great. So it sounds like you've got a really nice sort of group of supports around you, and it sounds like even though the job is really intense at the moment, it sounds like there's a real lot of pressure on you at the moment. It is something that ultimately you do enjoy. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, it has been in the past. And
Yeah.
hopefully, maybe one day it can be again.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think there's anything that can be put in place to make it a bit more manageable?
Oh, I don't know, maybe if you could help me figure out what I could say to management to maybe get some stress leave or some time off, or just to let them know that it's not okay what's going on.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, that's definitely something I can support you with, and your GP can support you with that as well. Do you have a union or an outside counselling service that does supervision or support for the workers?
Oh, I don't know, but I could try and find out.
Okay. Well, sounds like that might be a good place to start. We've got a few options there. That's talking to your GP about getting some supports in place to maybe get a bit of time off, get a bit of stress leave, which it sounds like you need, or that would be of benefit. Would you be interested in continuing to come and see me and
Yeah, that'd be good.
talk and put some things in place?
That'd be good.
Great. And then maybe we'll look at what's around in your workplace to support workers when these things happen, because there's usually unions or EAP services, which are external counselling services and things like that. Yeah. All right, Jess. Well, sounds like we've got a few things that we can work with, and we can explore some methods to working through the drinking and reducing that stress. Would you like to maybe make an appointment with me in a week or so?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, okay. How are you feeling now?
Yeah, a bit more positive, like something might change.
Okay, great, excellent. Thank you very much for coming in. It was really lovely to meet you, and I look forward to seeing you in about a week.
Thanks.
All right, just go and see Kerry at the front desk.
All right, thank you.
Well done.